This instructional video will guide the viewer through the basics of email on Gmail. We will perform the following steps. Create a Gmail account, create a contact, write an email, attach a file to an email, and send an email. To create a Gmail account, you will begin by opening the Internet browser, in this case, Google Chrome. Type into the address bar www.google.com and press enter. If you are using Google Chrome, this may already be your home page for your browser. In the top right-hand corner, there will be a button that says Sign In. Click on this button. On the next page, you will be asked to enter your Gmail address. Underneath the login box, there is a blue Create an Account link. Click here. On the right-hand side of the page, you will be asked to enter your information. In the example, the information is just an example. Start by filling in the first and last name box. For your username, you will want to use something professional, easy to remember, and simple for people to recognize as you. For some people, you can use your name or a variation of it, like john.smith@gmail.com, except for people with common names like John Smith, who may need to add something since other people may already have that username. This email address is an example of a variation of a name that may be very common. After entering the username, click on the password box. If your username has already been taken, underneath the username box, it will state someone already has that username. Try another. You can continue this process until it no longer shows this message. Next, you will want to make a password. It has to be at least 8 characters long, and using uppercase and lowercase letters, along with numbers and symbols, is recommended to create a strong password. When you enter it, a box will pop up that will tell you how strong this password is. After you decide on your password, write down your username and password. Keep these papers in a safe place that no one else can access to protect your Gmail account. Retype your password in the box that says Confirm your password. It will show red letters underneath if your passwords do not match. Once your passwords match, you can move to the next step. Next, you will enter your birthday. Use the drop-down menu to select your month. Then enter the date in the box shown. Finally, enter the year in the box at the far end of this line. Then enter your gender by using the drop-down menu. You have the option to choose Other for your gender. Then you will enter your mobile phone number if you have one. This will be useful if you ever forget your password. Next, you can enter a current email if you have one. Again, this is useful for password retrieval. The next step is to prove you are not a robot by entering the text that is located in the area above the box that says Type the text. If you have trouble seeing this, you can use the icon on the right to refresh and get another reCAPTCHA, or listen to one, or use the question mark for help. Then you will enter your location using the drop-down menu. You must agree to the Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy to create an account. You can access them each by clicking on the words in blue. By clicking the Next Step button, you will create a Google account. You have just created an email. Press the Continue button. To go to your Gmail, click on the Gmail link in the left-hand corner. Introductory information will pop up to show you around Gmail. Press the next button to read it to see what Gmail offers. Once you have finished the introduction pop-up, Press the Go to Gmail button to access your mail. A setup progress will allow you access to additional information that you can use to learn all the features of Gmail. Today we will just cover the basics. To start, let's add a contact. On the left-hand side, the word Gmail appears. This is a drop-down menu that you can click on to switch to your contacts by selecting Contacts. Contacts will open in a different tab and has introductory slides similar to the ones for Gmail. Hit the arrow on the right-hand side to continue until the slides are over. After the introduction, you will be told that you have no contacts yet in the center area of the page. The new contact button is the red circle in the right-hand corner that has a plus sign next to the image of a person from the shoulders up. Click this image to add a contact. A box will appear that will prompt you to enter a name for your contact. Enter the contact's name and click the Create button. A pop-up box will appear where you can enter the contact's information. You can add as much or as little information as you want. To send an email, make sure you add an email address in the field provided. After you have finished editing the contact, click the Save button on the top right-hand side. You can close the contact by clicking the back arrow on the top left-hand side of the contact pop-up. Now you have an email address and a contact. Let's send them a message with an attachment. To write an email message, go back to your Gmail tab. Then click on the button on the left-hand side that says Compose. A pop-up will open in the bottom left-hand corner. This is your message screen. In the To bar, you can enter an email address or contact name. Next, you will enter your subject in the subject line. The subject should summarize the purpose of the email, like resume, or get groceries, or something else simple and to the point. In the body of your email, you will want to write your message. For a formal email, you may want to start with a greeting, followed by a comma, and then in the next line start your message. It never hurts to end with a closing like thank you, comma your name, or sincerely. Think of it like a letter, just in email form. Next, to attach a file, you will click on the icon that looks like a paperclip in the bottom bar on the message screen. A screen will pop up with the files on your computer. First, locate your file. Then select the file by clicking on it. Finally, click on the Open button in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Your file is attached. You can see it at the bottom of your message screen. Check your message for any errors or typos. To send the message, press the Send button. You have now sent an email through your new Gmail account with an attached file. A message will appear at the top of the screen to confirm this. Thank you for viewing this video. I hope it was helpful with your basic Gmail needs.